welcome everyone to the Merciful Metal channel. My name is Thomas and it is that time again. The big record fair, the mega record fair video. Every year I go to this record fair. It is the biggest in Europe, if not the biggest in the world. It is fantastic. I love this day. I always go here, like I said. You guys know, if you've seen videos of this in the past previous videos, then you know we're looking for heavy metal, rare heavy metal, obscure heavy metal, classics, grails, whatever. And we scored big time this time. Again, pretty much every time I go here, I come home with something incredible, to say the least. I'll show you the haul in a minute, but first enjoy the footage, the crate digging. There's a lot to see on this record fair. You guys know it. Again, if you've seen these videos in the past, it is just incredible. So much to see, so much booths, so much dealers from all over the world. Brazilian stuff, South Korean stuff. Pretty much every European country is on here. Australian, Japanese, whatever. There is pretty much everything is here. But again, we're looking for heavy metal here, and I did find some cool records, so I'll show you these in a second. Please enjoy the footage. So, the haul. The day was fantastic, by the way. I always look forward to this day. Looking for heavy metal, rare stuff, expensive stuff, grails, whatever, elusive stuff, obscure stuff, you know how it goes. And I did find some fantastic stuff. I have 11 records here. A lot that I was really looking for. I can cross off my list. I got some Japanese stuff that I was really looking for. I got some thrash metal classics that I did have, but wanted to replace with an original, so I'll be selling the reissues. As you guys know, I'm selling some stuff. If you're interested, let me know. I got some death metal grails, not like holy grails, but you know, a step below, just, I don't know, semi grails. Fantastic albums, you'll see them, and one fucking holy grail that I've been looking for years and years and years. At the end, that's the last one, but I'll just start at the beginning. Fantastic stuff. I don't know if this haul is as good as the previous one, but it is really close. It is fantastic. I'll just start off. Reaction, insane. Japanese heavy metal. Love this album, especially the opening track, Joyride. That's fantastic, fantastic chef's kiss. One of my favorite Japanese metal tracks. But it is in that like earth shaker realm of Japanese heavy metal. It's a great one. Nice, shiny cover. It has the red hype stickers. Some have a blue one. It is quite a sturdy cover, quality shit from the Japanese. It came with the inner sleeve, which is also always quality. Lyrics that I can't read. This one also came, I don't know if this is regular with these albums, but it also came with this sort of like concert flyer thing. I don't know if it's supposed to be in here, but it's fantastic anyway. Reaction. I don't even fucking know what this is. Probably some merchandise sheet. I see some prices on there. But yeah. I always love when stuff like that is included. Reaction, fantastic heavy metal band. They have a couple of more albums. Just a classic 80s heavy metal, Japanese heavy metal band. So I'm really happy to add that one to the collection, as well as this one. Hurry Squarey, I guess. Break It Up from 1988. This one was from 1988. Pretty much same deal. It's that classic 80s Japanese heavy metal sound. You don't hear as much as this one as other bands, but it is a great album, again, nonetheless. Like I said, just fucking classic 80s Japanese heavy metal with the lyric sheet. There we go. There's always so much stuff in these Japanese albums. Again, quite sturdy cover. The interesting thing about this album is you have two final versions of this album. You have a regular copy and a promotion copy. The regular copy has a hype sticker. The promotion copy, I mean, at least according to Discogs, so correct me if that information is wrong, but the promotional copy has like a red sticker on the right top corner. This copy, if you might have noticed, has both. I don't know what that is about. I don't know if Discogs information is wrong, but I don't know, fun little thing. Hurry, squarey. If you like 80s Japanese heavy metal and you don't happen to know this one, you'll like it. Trust me. Next one. Another Japanese one. Very cheap, but I really love this one. It's a mini LP. The first like action mini LP. They have like 2 of these. It's like an action kit. Whatever. Hard rock band, we present you special hard pop sound action. 1984, yeah, 1984. Fantastic album. Little while ago, this was the only thing I really listened to. And now I have a vinyl copy. Fantastic. Only 4 songs, but they're all fantastic. Again, that typical 80s earth shaker Japanese heavy metal. The opening track is great, very energetic. American Kiss, I love that track, especially like the bridge from the verse to the chorus. It sounds like some anime credit scene, whatever. Action, fantastic. And this one, if you know, this one comes with a lot of stuff. First of all, I don't think, is this, yeah, this is the lyric sheet. I don't know what this is about, but here are the lyrics. There's 1 instrumental track on here. But these guys, like these first 2 mini albums, EPs, kits, whatever you want to call them. Fuck it. They came with so much stuff. Flyer to join the fan group, I guess. It came with this fold out fucking comic of the band. I don't know, they tried to be Kiss, I guess. It's not even like proper English. It is so fucking hilarious to read it. It doesn't make any sense at all, this whole fucking comic. Just read this shit. The time has come, we are waking, moving and singing you haven't to wait us. Yeah. I guess like it's I've talked about this before in videos with the Japanese stuff. It's like a reversed thing of what we have here in the West, where people have like Japanese signs or like writings, tattoos, while they don't even know what it says. It looks cool, it sounds cool, it's whatever. But in Asia, they have the same as well with English. They don't really understand a lot of English, so it's kind of like a very, very broken English, but it sounds so cool, it sounds so Western, whatever. It's like a reverse thing we have here with like Japanese and Chinese signs and shit like that, which is always hilarious to me. The effect is fantastic. It also came with this, I don't know, plastic. You know, when you go to an amusement park And you have like this souvenir shop with like the license plates with names on it. It's like this. It's exactly that. I don't know. It's very random, but it's like that. I don't know. Pretty cool. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. And this thing, I don't know. There's even more stuff in here. There's like this fucking random photo. I think it came with like a sticker sheet as well, which is not in here. But bear with me. It is huge. It doesn't even fit on a camera. I don't know what the fuck it's saying, but it is all Japanese. Whatever. And then on the back, it is a huge fucking... It's huge. It's a huge poster. But they always treat you well. I mean, the Japanese like stuff. There we go. So like I said, this already seems like pretty incredible. But there's, from what I know, even more stuff included with this one. Like I said, the sticker sheet and whatever. But action, yeah, that took a while to show. I'll just show the fucking next one. Again, a very cheap one, but it was intriguing. Russian heavy metal, speed metal, whatever you want to call it. It's on that Melodia label. I think that's what it's called. Or Melodia, whatever. Yeah, just compared to the Japanese stuff, this is like very cheap material for a sleeve, but that's like a lot of the Russian or Soviet stuff. Because this one is from 1986, I believe. Though it might be a repress, there are a lot of presses from this album, but I have their, what is it, second album, the black one with the red fucking star on it. This is Cruise, by the way. Here we go. Always nice to see like an English translation on the back. Most of these have like English translations. I don't know this album as well, but I love the 1988 self-titled album. So it was like fucking 10 euros. Most of the Russian stuff is like very cheap. So I just decided to pick it up. Russian heavy metal, fantastic. Cruise. Yeah. I mean, this looks gold as fuck. Fucking fantastic. Next up, here we are. You've been waiting for it. The big stuff is coming. Don't worry. 3 thrash metal classics. Let me see. Yeah, all of these 3, I'm replacing the reissues with an original. First off, Alice in Hell. I really wanted an original of this one, but I don't know, not that much to like really hunt it down. But I came across it for a really good price, so there we go. An original Roadrunner press. Alice in Hell, absolute classic. Is a little bit overplayed. The title track for sure, but I feel like some people give a little bit too much slack for this album. Original inner sleeve. It is as well overrated as it is underrated. This album is in such a weird place. But it's fucking classic, you all know it. Love the opening, the acoustic opening. Welcome to your death. Wicked mystic, burns like a basalt blade. Human Insecticide. I think that's my favorite track of this album. The last one. Very thrashy, pounding. Alice in Hell, 1989. Canadian thrashers, thrash classic. From Canada we go to Denmark. Artillery, Fear of Tomorrow. Their first album from 1985. Found an original. It was very cheap, but as you can see, it is a little busted. It's not in like very good condition. On the back you see it as well, like this big tear, which they tried to cover up with like a black marker. But that's the charm of an original, and I fucking love it. Yeah, you can see it's not in the best condition, but again, it was very cheap. Great album, very underrated album. I mean, it's definitely overshadowed by Terror Squad, and it is definitely overshadowed by Inheritance. But still, quite humble beginnings, deserves way more love. Quite an underrated album. Time Has Come, fantastic one. King, Thy Name is Slaver. I think that one is my favorite track. The chorus is very catchy. From like the slow pace to like the upbeat, catchy chorus. Eternal War is fantastic as well. Yeah, underrated album. This is the Roadrunner press. It was originally released on Neat Records, if I'm not mistaken. No inner sleeve, but fantastic album. So again, I can replace this one with an original. If you're interested in any of these in a reissue, hit me up. Hit me up, whatever. Next up, another fantastic thrash album. Xentrix, Shattered Existence, their debut album from, 1989? Yeah, 1989. Original Road Razor press. Can someone tell me the difference between Road Razor and Road Runner? But yeah, Shattered Existence, original press, fantastic. Great UK thrash classic. I prefer For Whose Advantage, but I'm just more familiar with that album. Comes with the inner sleeve. It's always nice if this is included. Great band. It's like a mixture between Metallica and Testament. Great UK thrash. I mean, this is one of the bands that if I think about UK thrash, this is the first one that I'm thinking of, together with like Onslaught, Acid Rain, Sabbath, though I'm not really a fan of Sabbath, whatever you want to call it. Not as much as a lot of people here in the VC, but Xentrix, fantastic album. Balance of Power is my favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite track. So 3 thrash metal classics already, original presses, fantastic, but there's more, there's way more. 3 death metal grails, you might say, you can say. Not necessarily like holy grails, but they are like, you know what I mean? You see what I mean? This is the stuff I'm talking about. Cancer, fucking Cancer. To the gory end. An original press on, what is it? I don't know, it doesn't say what label it is on, but Final Solution. There we go. UK death metal. Unfortunately, this one didn't come with an original sleeve. It's funny because I've seen this one at one particular booth for years, and it's always been like too much. But this time I've noticed um, they went down in price. I guess that after years nobody picked it up for the a little too overpriced price. So they, I don't know, I guess they admitted to it that their price was a little too much. They brought the price down, and I don't know. I noticed that I've seen it before in other years for much higher price. It was quite decently priced now, so I thought I'd just jump on it because if I wanted, it's quite hard to get an original copy of this one. Mostly because all these sellers on Discogs are from the UK. And they're quite expensive on Discogs. So, yeah, I thought let's just pick this one up to the gory end. Fucking classic. Classic underground classic. Such a great album. It has like that thrashy edge to it, and that's the kind of death metal I really love. I've always loved this cover art as well. It is fantastic. And it's fun with albums like this. Again, I have a reissue that I am going to sell. But I always like to compare the quality of the sleeves. And with this one, as with many others, you can't beat the original. It is just so much sharper, so much more clear, so much brighter. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with these reissues sometimes, but it's yet another reason for me to try and find an original and fucking to the gory end. Fantastic. Love it. Love it. This is the shit I'm going for on these record fairs. Another one. My nose itches. Another big death metal hitter. It's quite an expensive album, and you know these albums that you've seen in the footage. There's always these booths with the death metal, like very expensive death metal albums in the back on the display for like 150, 200, 250, 400 euros shit on there. This is an album that is always on there as well. I think it's in the footage as well. Usually that stuff is a bit overpriced. It's more like an eye catcher of like legendary rare stuff. And this one was I've seen it before in like one or two booths. Expensive. There was this one seller, I think it was a Danish booth, which had some fantastic death metal stuff. He didn't have a lot of like heavy metal, but the stuff that he had was fantastic, and this album was in that stack for a criminally low price. So this was a no-brainer. I had to buy it for that price. You will never ever see it again. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to brag here, but it is just that feeling of excitement that you see like this semi-death metal grail in this random bin for such a ridiculous price it almost feels fake. It's that kind of stuff that I fucking love of this record fair, that just gives like this kick of that lucky moments of record collecting like this make it just so fantastic. But Breeding the Spawn, an original Roadrunner Roadrunner press. My fucking god, it was, again, like I said, criminally cheap compared to what it goes for on Discogs. It's like that like I just explained, you go through the bins and you see some classic stuff, expensive stuff, and you see this and you check the price and you have like make a double take because it's unreal. Unreal. Breeding the Spawn, fucking Suffocation original. Incredible. Incredible. And we're not even there yet. Came with an original, with the original inner sleeve. There we go. There we go. The boys, when Frank still had hair. What a classic fucking brutal death metal band. I'm really starting to warm up to these guys. I'm really falling in love with their albums. I gotta be honest, like Suffocation, Effigy of the Forgotten is like probably my death metal grail. I know a lot of people shit on that album, but to me it's fantastic. I love it. Breeding the Spawn as well, just fucking fantastic. I really like the vocals on here. On Effigy, they sound like a little more burpy, a little more guttural, and here they sound a little more like a little rougher. I really like it. I mean, production is better than Effigy, let's be honest. Yeah, just fucking Breeding the Spawn. What is it, 1993? 1993, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 93. Just in between there, I got two more albums to go here. I was digging through some crates. Some guy came standing next to me, asked me if I found anything nice. And then he said, "You're Thomas, right?" It was a fan interaction. It was fantastic. I love it. Guys, if you see me on a record fair like that, just say hi. I love it. It's so weird, but in a good way, not in a bad way. We just had a little chat about some of the records we found. He found something good, and funny, like I said, like, I got something good too. I showed this one, and he thought I picked up one from the backdrops, like the expensive ones, and then he saw the price as well, and he was like, "Fuck, holy shit. Are you sure it's real?" He said, like, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, I just can't get enough of it. But yeah, it was really nice. You know who you are. It was really nice to meet you, have a little chat. Love it. Great. It's so weird because I'm not like big or something. But it's still fun. Someone recognized me, wanted to talk to me, have a little chat. Next one, another death metal fucking banger. Incubus, Beyond the Unknown. I see this one on that record fair a lot, but always for like a little too much. Usually it goes for around 100, 120. This time I found it for a reasonable price. Reasonable price that I was willing to give for it. It has like a fucking sticker of a cat on there. I don't know if that's from like a store or something. But original nuclear blast press of Incubus, Beyond the Unknown. Not the shitty Opprobrium one. Original Incubus one. I'm very pleased to have this one. Yeah. Christian death metal. Great album. It's a little different than their debut. I feel like their debut is more thrashy death metal. This one is still like thrashy based death metal. but it feels like a lot more death metal, a little bit more matured. Came with the inner sleeve. Lyrics. There we go, the boys. These guys stand quite well, but this one looks like he is pissed off in detention, like an angry toddler. Incubus, 3-piece death metal Christian band. I think if you think about Christian death metal, this band is the first one that comes in mind, and Mortification. Yeah, 1990, original press, Beyond the Unknown, Incubus, fantastic find. Like I said, I see this one on this record fair for years and years, so I've been looking for it for a while. I once saw it for a very good price a few years ago, but I was not as deep into it as I am now. So back then it felt like a little bit more money, you know what I mean? But now this one was not as good priced as the one I saw a few years back. But still, I'm more into this one now, so I was ready to pull the trigger. And now, last one of this bunch, Holy Grail. A holy grail of mine, Gold Metal Classic. It's been reissued by Gold Metal Classics as well, but it truly is a Gold Metal Classic. I have a reissue. Now I'm fucking Aaron, Ellen, hold your fucking pants. The original Glacier EP from 1985. Fucking original press, X-Killer Records press. Again, one that has been so high on my wish list for years. "13 years, I think. I've heard this album, or at least the song Vendetta, back in 2012. 13 years ago. At last, I have an original press. Fucking incredible. It's on the French X-Killer Records. Just amazing. Infamously has these two flipped around, because this is Sam Easley and this is Lauren Bates. Oh, I mean, fucking, what can I say? Traditional underground cult classic heavy metal from 1985. These guys are from Portland, Oregon. 5 tracks on here. 3 different singers. That's crazy as well. When Heaven's at Hand has 1 singer, Vendetta has a different singer, and then the B-side, the 3 tracks on the B-side, has Michael Podribo on vocals. I think it is from the 1983 demo. 3 tracks from the 1983 demo just sticked on here. But he does sing the 3 songs on the B-side. I've met Michael in real life. Hold on. He was kind enough to sign my copy. This is the reissue. Gold Metal Classic reissue. But now, to me, this is a holy grail. Incredible. What an incredible find. I've seen it like twice or 3 times on this record fair. And these copies are mostly like priced around 200 euros, which is way too much, fucking way too much. But I found this one for a really good price. It was hidden somewhere, whatever. Even managed to take the price a little bit down, which is nice as well. It was still not cheap, but I couldn't pass this one. Fucking Glacier, 1985 Glacier EP. Incredible. Holy grail. Holy fuck. So that was it. What a fucking... This is what I mean. These are the hauls that I come home with on these record fairs. Fair enough, there's quite some money spent, but that's what I save. I save for the whole year. And it's stuff like this that you don't usually find in regular record stores, that I go for to these record fairs. If you've seen videos of this record fair in the past, you know how crazy the hauls can get. This one is no exception. Very happy to have crossed a lot of this stuff from my wish list. A lot of international stuff as well, like you saw, UK, Japanese, Russian. Fantastic. I'm incredibly happy, and I'll go again to the next record fair in April next year. So again, if you're there, if you see me, just say hi, no worry, it's great. And if you're interested, again, some of these like copies that I had as a reissue, I'll be selling these now. So you guys know I'm selling some of this stuff. I know it's a little plug here for myself, but whatever. If you're interested in any of the records I'm selling, please send an email to not Merciful Metal, but metalmerciful@gmail.com. I can send you a price list of everything, whatever. Most of the reissues are near mint, decently priced compared to Discogs. So if you're interested, do me an email, metalmerciful@gmail.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a long video, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.